welcome back to my channel. So today I have another cushion review for you, and this one was actually recommended by you guys for me to pick up, so I'm really excited to finally have gotten my hands on it and put it to the test. And I'm talking about the It's Skin Tiger Cica cushion. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I was really happy when you guys brought this cushion to my attention because I had personally never heard of it before, and it promises to have skincare properties and benefits, and you know that always intrigues me. I went ahead and I put it to the test for about a little over a week consecutively, so I used it day after day after day to see if it really does help heal your skin, like what it's going to do to your overall complexion. So we'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later, but let me go ahead and read some of the claims that are provided in the box it comes in, and I will say that this is one of the cutest packagings I've ever seen for a cushion. I'm a really big fan of the packaging. Okay, so this is a full coverage hydrating cushion infused with Centella asiatica extract that helps to soothe and protect against environmental aggressors for a flawless and healthy looking skin. On the front of the box, it gives us a little bit of more information, and it says it's a 10-free formula, meaning that it's free from 10 types of different harmful ingredients, and that it contains 27% Centella asiatica. You guys know that Centella asiatica is one of my favorite ingredients in skincare products because it really does help soothe and heal the skin, like scarring and things of that nature. And Centella asiatica is also known as tiger herb or tiger grass. It has a couple of names on the market, so that's where they get the name Tiger Cica from, just in case you were curious, because I know I sure was. Alright, so let's jump into me applying the cushion so you could see how it applies and what it looks like in natural light, and then we'll go over some pros and things to note. So let's talk about some pros. So the very first thing I loved about this cushion is how natural it looks on the skin, which was a really big relief for me because when I did a first impression on the COSRX and the Medicube cushions, which also promised to have skincare properties and benefits, they kind of acted really weird around my pores. They over-exaggerated the look of them, and I had to mix and match primers, and it was kind of messy. I actually find that with this one I could go primerless. What I mean by that is that I could add a little bit of SPF and layer this on top and it'll look flawless, so I was really happy about that. It also has a semi-matte finish, leaning more towards the matte side and more of a medium coverage, not really that full coverage it promises or claims to have on the box, but that's all good with me because you guys know I prefer light to medium coverages, so yeah. I'd also like to point out that this cushion does an excellent job at soothing and calming down redness and inflammation, because at the beginning of the week I was having some breakouts on my forehead. Not only did it calm the situation down, but it really kept everything under control, and my skin has been looking really nice ever since using this cushion, so I am very happy and impressed. I also think that this is a really nice option for people with oily skin because it controls excess sebum incredibly well. It does dry out throughout the day, but for the most part it stays feeling really comfortable on the skin, and it does wear from about 6 to 8 hours. I find that that is pretty long wearing or typical of cushion foundations, so yeah. So now that we've discussed some pros, let's go over some things to know, because we know that not all products can be perfect no matter how much we like them, so I promise to keep it brief. But the very first point I like to make is that I find that this cushion has more of a pinkier undertone. It's a lot more apparent upon initial application, but after about an hour's worth of wear, it does oxidize to suit me a little bit better. It's not a perfect match, but it's also not like blatantly obvious, not even in person or in natural light. So it's something I could work around, but definitely something worth mentioning. And the other thing is that even though I did mention that you could use this without a primer, I do find that it could transfer just the tiniest bit, and it can settle into fine lines as the day progresses. So a little bit of primer could really help with those little issues, at least in my personal experience. So in conclusion, as you guys could probably already guess, I absolutely love this cushion, and I am so grateful that you brought this to my attention because it quickly became one of my favorites. I love it so much that I might have to put it up there with my Troy Arike cushions, and those are holy grail status for me, so it is saying a lot, but it really does remind me of those cushions' formulas. Grammar. But it really does remind me of those cushions. It feels natural on the skin, or it looks natural on the skin. It feels great on the skin, and it does wonders for your skin. So I'm incredibly impressed and very happy to now have this cushion as part of my ever-growing collection, but still. And it's actually a really nice option if you weren't able to pick up the Troy Etiquette cushions, either because of the price or because they have more of a yellowish undertone, which they do. If you're more neutral or if you have more of a pinkier undertone, this actually might be worth looking into. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this review and found it somewhat helpful. Like always, all of my links will be down below so that we can stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. And if you want to receive immediate notification of when I upload, then go ahead and click on the bell icon down below. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, bye! Like a firework, 'cause you're like a firework.